Hi everyone, my name is Poh Yong Qi. I'm a medical student currently studying in University Kebangsaan Malaysia. Today, the topic that I would like to provide a speech about is friends should offer support when they notice something is wrong in order to help their peers during difficult times. Imagine being surrounded by people but feeling completely alone. Now imagine one kind word, one caring gesture. It would change everything. Studies showed that over 60% of people struggling mentally do not reach out. It is not because they do not want help or do not need help, but because they feel unseen. What if you could be the one who notices? Every one of us has experienced hard times. It can be stress from school, family issues, or just feeling overwhelmed. We all know what it is like to need someone. That is why this topic matters to everyone in this room, because we all have the power to make a difference by just being present for a friend. As someone who has both needed support and had friends to go through difficult periods, I've seen firsthand how much a single act of care can mean. I've learned how small mindful actions can provide comfort, and I want to share those insights with you. In this speech, I'll explain why it is important for friends to recognize signs when something is wrong and what are the steps to offer support during difficult times, which would help them to overcome these challenges peacefully and happily. First, I will explain why it is important to recognize when a friend is in trouble and reach out, so they do not end up suffering in silence or struggling with self-stigmatization. Then, I will go over how we can offer support in thoughtful, respectful ways that protect their well-being and mental health. Finally, I will highlight the positive outcomes of taking action, not just for them, but for us as well, as it helps strengthen our own emotional resilience and connection to others. In order to fully grasp the significance of the role that friends play in supporting one another during challenging times, it is important to first examine the potential consequences that may arise when such support is absent or when no actions is taken. The main issue nowadays is that many people that struggle emotionally in real life chose to suffer in silence. Why? Due to the fear of being judged or becoming a burden to others, which often leads to increased feelings of isolation, worsening mental health, and a growing reluctance to seek support even when it is desperately needed. According to a research paper titled Effects of Mental Health, Stigma on Loneliness, Social Isolation, and Relationships in Young People with Depression Symptoms, young adults experiencing internalized mental health stigma were more likely to feel lonely, avoid disclosing their struggles, leading to deeper social isolation and worsening depressive symptoms. Besides that, another study about associations between public and self-stigma of help-seeking and help-seeking attitudes and intention tells that self-stigmatization, where individuals internalize negative perceptions about mental health, significantly diminishes their willingness to seek help, as feeling of shame and fear of appearing weak discourage open discussion and pursuit of psychological support. Given these serious consequences, it is clear that proactive support from friends is essential, is important, and understanding how to offer help effectively can make a significant difference in improving the well-being of those struggling. So, what are the ways of doing so? Generally, offering timely, compassionate, and consistent support to friends who are struggling emotionally is crucial in breaking their cycle of silence. Reducing feelings of isolation and preventing further deterioration of their mental health, ultimately fostering a stronger sense of connection and well-being. According to studies shown, when friends reach out with genuine care and understanding, it helps the person struggling feel less alone. That sense of connection can reduce feelings of isolation and actually improve their mood and mental health over time. Besides that, support from friends also makes it easier for people to open up and even seek professional help if needed. When someone knows they won't be judged, they're more willing to talk about their struggles and get the support they need before things get even worse or out of hand. Once friends take the step to offer support, the outcomes that follow demonstrate why this action is so valuable and beneficial, which is what I'll be sharing next with you all. Offering this kind of care can inspire a culture of empathy and responsiveness, encouraging others to mirror these actions and creating a ripple effect of compassion throughout a wider community. When care is shown consistently, it influences how others behave. People start to respond with more understanding and kindness. Over time, this creates a culture where empathy is expected and support becomes part of everyday interaction. That kind of environment makes it easier for everyone to feel seen and valued. The statement above is from a research paper in 2025. To add on, helping others is not one-sided. The act of showing up for someone builds your own inner strength. It deepens your awareness, reinforces purposes, and makes it easier to handle stress. Over time, it shapes a mindset that is more grounded, capable, and emotionally secure. Understanding these benefits reminds us that even small acts of support can make a lasting impact. That brings us to a final reflection on why this responsibility matters, as I mentioned throughout the speech. As a short summary of today, I shared why it is important to notice when a friend is struggling and how offering support can make a significant difference, and how we can promote mental health literacy to help one another. Starting today, everyone should definitely take some time to learn the signs of mental distress and be brave enough to check in on your friends. These small actions of yours might be the reason they feel seen and supported. You don't need to be a professional to make a difference. You just need to care. You just need to be there. Let us be the friends who listen, support, and stand by each other. Thank you.